Welcome to your favourite podcast.
Stop revising harder and start revising smarter. I've spoken to hundreds of plumbing students, and the number one problem isn't the work on site, it's the theory exam. You know your job, but the examiner speak can catch you out. This is why I've built the Copper Connection Trade Academy. It's not just a collection of PDFs or basic quizzes, it's a specialised AI coach system designed to act as your personal one-to-one tutor 24/7. Whether you're doing a level 2, level 3, T-level or phase 1 to 3 in apprentices, here is how the academy helps you pass. It talks to you like an engineer. It's programmed with 100% British BSc terminology. No science slang, just the technical terms you need to score your marks. Instant feedback, you don't have to wait a week for your tutor to mark your work. The coach marks your answers instantly, gives you a technical breakdown and shows you a model answer. And adaptive learning, it doesn't matter if you're a total beginner or exam ready. The coach detects your levels and adjusts the pressures so you're always improving. We've covered everything: health and safety, science principles, hot, cold water systems, advanced fault finding. We've bridged the gap between being an apprentice on site and being a qualified specialist in the exam room. The academy doors are opening soon. If you're ready to stop guessing and start understanding, follow the Copper Connection podcast for early access. Follow along for the launch and let's get that qualification built by trades for the trades.
Welcome to a new episode.
Hello and welcome back to the Copper Connection podcast with me, as always, your host, Chris Bailey. If you're a student, an apprentice, or you're just getting your hands dirty in the real world of construction and plumbing, you're exactly in the right place. Now, today is a bit different. We're going to be looking at digital revolutions hitting our building sites. I know what some of you are thinking: Chris, I just want to learn how to bend pipe and fix a boiler. Why do I care about robots? Well, here's why. Think about the first time you tried to cut a piece of timber or pipe perfectly by hand. It takes time, right? There's sweat, there's margin for error. Now imagine a world where the heavy lifting isn't a metaphor today. We're talking about CNC machinery, robotics and 3D printing. The tech that isn't just coming, it's already parked in our vans and on our side. This isn't about replacing you, this is about giving you a better toolkit. So let's start with a term you'll definitely see in your T-level or NVQ textbooks. CNC. It stands for Computer Numerical Control. Back in the day, craftsmen would spend hours making out a bracket. CNC is basically a high-speed, hyper-intelligent template. It takes a CAD, computer-aided design drawing, something you've designed on screen, and translates it into code. Then CAM, computer aided manufacturing software, reads that code and runs the machinery to cut, mill or drill with precision. That's literally impossible for a human hand. Why does this matter to a plumber or a HVAC tech? Because the machines we install, agriculture, mining, industrial refrigeration, are increasingly built this way. Machines manufactured are adopting these techniques to increase productivity and reduce costs. And then there's Internet of Things, IoT. These CNC-made machines are now chatting to each other. They're collecting data on their own performance, tells a factory manager when they're about to break down, and even help shorten the time to market for new tools. For you as an apprentice, this means the parts you're installing are higher quality and more precise. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Robots. Are they going to take your job? Short answer, no. Long answer, they're going to take away the bits of your job that ruin your back. See, construction is one of the hardest industries to automate. A factory floor is predictable, dry and flat. A construction site on a Tuesday morning in the rain is pure chaos. Robots love predictability. They struggle with chaos. However, we are seeing fully autonomous robots used for high volume, repetitive processes. And we're seeing cobots, collaborative robots, that help humans with lifting, holding and moving heavy pieces like steel reinforced concrete columns. The advantages are clear. They can work 24/7 in lights out situations, no heat or lighting needed. They reduce margins of error to zero. They protect workers from dangerous, repetitive or mundane tasks. This is creating more diversifiable jobs in engineering, programming and management. If you learn to operate the robot, you're just leveling up your career. Finally, let's talk about the real sci-fi stuff. Additive manufacturing or 3D printing. In construction, these use printing methods like extrusion, pumping concrete layer by layer, or powdered bonding. There are 3 stages you need to know. The data preparation, using 3D scanning or CAD softwares, concrete preparation, mixing specifically for the nozzle, and component printing, using a gantry crane or a robotic arm. Look at the case studies we found around technologies. There is the Apprentices Core project, the world's largest 3D printed building. They 3D printed the walls while humans did the foundations and the roof. Then there's the GAIA Earth House, printed in just 100 hours using raw earth, straw and rice husk. The benefits are massive: endless design possibilities, zero material waste, and the ability to build in harsh environments. The limitations right now, it's mostly walls. It's expensive and they're still uncertain about how we integrate services like plumbing and electrics into a printed wall. And that is your opportunity. The trade students of today are the ones who'll figure out how to run a copper pipe through a 3D gypsum cavity. So, what's the takeaway? Whether it's CNC robots or 3D printing technology, it's not your enemy. It's your teammate. As you go through your qualifications, don't just learn how to use a spanner, learn how the data flows. Understand why the industry is moving towards these automated solutions for efficiency and safety. The apprentices who understand technologies will be the ones running the biggest sites in 10 years' time. You've got the skills, you've got the drive, and now you've got the vision. Thanks for joining us on today's episode. If you've enjoyed the show, do us a massive favour, hit the follow button and leave a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and share this with your classmates at college. Keep learning, keep building and stay connected. This is Chris Bailey and you've been listening to the Copper Connection podcast. We will see you on the next episode.
We'll be back next week. In the meantime, please subscribe and thanks for listening.